Yo, what's up, YouTube? Got a brand new video here, brand new channel. I don't know if this is gonna be my first video or not. I have another one I'm editing right now too. But basically, just created this channel to just show maybe my barber life or day in the life of a barber student, or just haircut tutorials like you're about to see right here. I've been wanting to give it a shot for a minute, so here it is. Just see where it takes me. But let's get straight into the tutorial. So for the first step that I do, I will be using my low pro effects, creating a bald line all around the head. He is going to get a high skin fade. I'm not sure if I mentioned that yet, but he is going to get a high fade. So I'm just going to bald it all the way out to the back and sides, and then just come around and scoop it out with the same trimmer. Alright, I was having some technical difficulties. I'm not sure why some of the video was skipping during the fast forward. I think it's because I have my GoPro on 60 frames per second, because it was kind of glitching, so I had to cut some parts out. But anyways, I'm gonna be using my foil shavers right now. This basically just gets rid of the stubble underneath the bald line, and it adds another gradient to the fade. Also makes the fade last a little bit longer. So yeah, just gonna be going around the whole head. Try to leave yourself some space at the top of the bald line, so you're not struggling trying to take it out later. So now I got my magic clips, no guard lever all the way open. You want to make a guideline about fingers width, and then something I should have done in this cut that I don't regret, but I probably would do next time, is I would have made the guideline a little bit larger in the back of his head, because the back of his head was really dense, and I feel like I had little space to work with. It was just a different cut on the back than the sides. You'll see at the end. I try to detail a little bit later, but yeah, just going about fingers width with the guideline, blade all the way open, just following that, being parallel to that first guideline I did with the trimmer, and then I'll come back, maybe no guard lever halfway, and then all the way closed. So I did end up going halfway open. I usually tend to switch it up. Sometimes I go halfway all the way around the head, or close all the way around the head. But for this particular haircut, I just did halfway in this section and close in this section, vice versa for the other side and back. So I'm just going section at a time. So right now I got my lever halfway, and as you see right there, I just close it, hitting that very bottom line. Try not to push this fade any further. Alright, so pretty much finishing this no guard open halfway closed section. So right now I'm just lever playing, which is just going from open to close. He has some really coarse hair. As you can see, there's like a bottom line at the bottom. I did recently just clean my clippers, so I had them just right, zero gap. Now they're kind of a little bit off, so maybe that's why, but for sure his hair is coarse. So I come back with the trimmer just to get what the clipper couldn't. So whatever the clipper close couldn't cut, that's why I'm coming back with this trimmer and fading from that shaver to that trimmer line as well. I'm gonna be grabbing my one guard. I usually like to fade like this, no guard open, one guard, 1.5 guard, or 2 guard, depends. I never really go into the 0.5 guard. But yeah, so right now I'm going with my one guard, same thing as a no guard open. I'm gonna be taking it about a finger's width. Try to be generous, give yourself enough space to blend this line. This creates another section at the top, it creates weight. Don't worry about that, we'll come back with a 1.5 guard. But for now, just have consistent strokes all the way around the head, and then just trust the process. Okay, so now the one guard is on the magic clip. So for this section, just same thing, go fingers width length. Make sure to flick out the very top. This is the highest guard I'm going to use for this fade. I believe it's the highest, so right now it's all the way open. I'm scooping out once I get to the top so I don't make a hard line and I don't have to do too much work on later. But yeah, just we're just going to go all the way open to about barely where the head rounds off, and then we're going to come back, close it, and just try and get some of the bulk underneath to prepare it for that 0.5 guard. Could tell, but at the back of his head it was very dense. I said in the beginning of the video it's a little bit tricky. I wish I would have made my guidelines a little bit wider just in the back, because it is more dense. It is my first time cutting this client, so I'm gonna let it slide for now, but just things to improve on for your next haircut. So right now I have the 0.5 guard. I'm all the way open too, just kind of flicking out to the top, not really, just kind of tapering it in. I like to go open right there, you seen midway, and then after I go halfway, I'll go fully close and start beneath the line and flick to the line so you don't create an extra line. So this is pretty much the fade. This is pretty much the final product. Just gonna be detailing right now, getting any dark spots. This is something I would recommend. This will separate you from a lot of different barbers. Take time at the end of a cut to just look at any dark spots and attack it, whether it's the trimmer, half guard, one guard, any guard. Just make sure to put some time into it after, finalize the finished product. Like I said, this will separate you from most barbers, and it will make your work stand out a lot more. So unfortunately, I didn't get the right angles on this hairline. My GoPro was upside down. I found that out earlier. I was wondering why it didn't go any higher, but yeah, next video you'll see a lot better angles. But for now, you're just going to be seeing me line up his vertical bars, trying to make it as natural as possible and as sharp as possible. Pretty much nothing to explain here, just tap at it, try not to be too aggressive. And let me just take this time to tell you that I will be dropping maybe maybe around 3 or 4ish every day. I don't know if that's a good time. I will be try to make daily videos. Daily videos will consist mostly of maybe what you're seeing now, haircut tutorials, maybe a trick, a tip, maybe a Q&A, um, just anything like that. Really, I would be making YouTube videos on, something to keep me busy. And if you guys have any recommendations, anything you want me to try out, feel free to leave it down in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to look at it and give feedback on it. But yeah, make sure, if you're not following my Instagram, make sure to follow my personal is Big Ball and Dave, and my barber account is Dave Faded. If you guys had any ideas, anything, just let me know in the comments. Like I said, if I could have done anything better in this video, put it down there too. But yeah, if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.